Hi everyone, and welcome to our video on the introduction to Leibniz notation, which is a way to do derivatives. But in this video, we're first just going to look at the rules for exponents that are important for us for when we're doing derivatives. So there's really just two big ones. The first one is whenever you have a radical, we have a way to rewrite it where we could write it as a fractional power. Okay, so notice that the p here, the numerator part is the power, and the in part, so that's a root, that is the root. Okay, so the numerator is the power, the denominator is the roots of this rewrite. And then we have the rule where if we have a positive power in the denominator, we can rewrite it to be a negative power in a numerator like that. So it's kind of like just flipping and making the power the opposite sign. Okay, so what we're going to do is just rewrite these. Okay, so the square root is a special case of number one. This is one of the very few times in math where something is written that we don't see. So this is like that. So it is x to the first power inside that square root. So that's the numerator. And then there is a little 2 there. So this is so think like square-ing is to put a power of 2. Square root would mean that the 2 is in a denominator like that. Okay, so we usually don't show that little 2 on the left there, but in this boxed answer, it has to be there if we're rewriting it as a fractional power. Okay, and then number 2 here, that is 1 over x to the first. Okay, so we can use our number 2 rule up above. We can flip to make the power negative. That's it. There we are. Our third one, we have the 7th roots of x. So again, there's a little 1 power on that x if we need it. And then now we can rewrite it. 1 is the numerator's power. And then the 7 is the root. So that would be in the denominator. So it'd be x to the 1/7. And then that's it. Again, so these are pretty nice. Okay, number 4, we have a 3 over x to the 4. Well, this 3 is just hanging out. We really just need to focus on this x to the 4. Still, it's just kind of like flipping. So it should be now in the numerator and then make the power negative. And then that's it. So the 3 is just a regular number. It just is doing its thing, and it just hangs out front. Same deal with number 5. That 8 is just hanging out. And then we're going to rewrite that radical. So we see, oh, the power should be 6, and the denominator should be 11. And that's that. And one more, number 6 here. Again, the 9 and 7 are just regular numbers. So we can kind of set that up right away. They don't move at all. And then let's break down this portion. So we have the third power. So it should be x to the third, but then 5th root means we should have a 5 in the denominator. And then now it's kind of like the number 4 or number 2. I have an x in a denominator. I would want to move it up to the numerator. So 9x, but just make the power negative. And again, the 9 and 7 stay exactly where they are. And then that would be our final answer. Okay, so there's our most important rules for rewriting. We'll see why we're doing this because it's going to help us in the next couple videos. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know.